Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to talk about a very new and exciting product feature called MovePal. MovePal has been designed in order to help you guys to expand your market share and increase your revenue. Now, how's it going to do that? Well, first I need to show you an insight that we have gained through going back 5 years worth of data to pull this stat up, which is appearing below me here. Now, we know two definitive points in time. We know when a property was first valued, an online valuation by a consumer, when they first dipped their toe in the water. And then we know the other point, the extremity, when that property was then updated on the land registry. Therefore, we know the whole sales cycle. Now, interestingly, that is taking at the moment 292 days, quite a long time. But we can then break that down further. How can we do that? Well, we know Rightmove tell us that currently it's taking 72 days for a property to be on the market. We also know from My Home Move that the average time for conveyancing and finance is taking about 95 days. Add those two up and take them away from 292, we're left with 125 days. 125 days, guys. That is the average time that it's taking for a consumer dip their toe in the water to get their first online instant val, to actually instructing the agent to put the property on the market. Quite a long time, that's 4 months pretty much. Now, you will have your own sales cycle. That sales cycle will involve call, email over a 3 to 4 week period typically. And then you will discard that lead, assume that they're not interested, that you haven't got hold of them, they've been giving you the runaround or whatever it might be. But this information, this data, this insight is telling us that we need to have something in place over a sustained period of time, 4 to 5 months, in order to make sure that you're maximizing your opportunities. Not saying you should change what you're doing with regard to your calls and your emails, because that is about right. 3 to 4 weeks is about the right time. We need to have something in place over a sustained period of time that's warming the consumer up to your brand and bringing them back into like a hub where we can then place trigger points on there where anything that they're engaging with identifies that they're back interested, they're back ready, puts them back into the top of the sales funnel so you guys can get talking to them again. Now, at the same time, we've also learned something else. We know that it's important for you, additional revenue streams are important for you. Why? Because your commissions are being squeezed all the time. If you're doing lettings as well, again, new legislation is putting more pressure on that. So having expanding and increasing your additional revenue streams is also very important. So we're talking about mortgages, conveyancing, surveys, utilities, basically all of the other moving services where you can take additional revenue from those services. But when do you actually introduce them to your clients or to your prospects? The answer is some people are better at this than others, to be fair, but on the whole, on the average, it's only introduced past instruction. It's actually quite often on offer and past that period of time. So we're talking about a very small period of time. A very small amount of people that you're actually introducing that to. So our top performing agents are typically converting between 15 and 20% of their inbound valuation leads. Okay, so if they were converting 20% onto an MA, and let's say 50% of those they convert into an instruction, but then and 100% of those were introduced to all of these additional revenue streams, which is unlikely because we know sales negs are never going to introduce them all. So it's probably more like half of those. We're only looking at around about 5% of your potential opportunities are being the opportunities being introduced to these additional revenue streams. So quite clearly, if we are going to be looking to build a nurture program, which is what MovePal does, it makes a lot of sense for us to also introduce these additional revenue streams at the earliest point, i.e. when the consumer first engages with you. So that's exactly what we're doing. So as part of this new process of this new product, your consumers, your prospects will be introduced to these additional revenue streams at the very first point of entry, as well as throughout this sustained nurture program over a 5-month period, where we'll be bringing them back into what we're calling the Move Hub, what you will call your agency moving hub. And that will have lots of different things on there, like a moving calculator, like a mortgage calculator, like updating their online valuations, as well as having a pie with different things on that pie, like your mortgages, your conveyancing, your surveys, and your utilities, and all these other things that they're going to need. So this is a really exciting thing, guys. If you haven't heard about it, if you want to hear more about it, please let me know. Contact us at support@valpal.co.uk or give us a call. We'll be more than happy to tell you more about it. And what we also want to do is identify those that want to go onto this first. Okay, so if you want to be one of the first people to benefit from this service, which is free to you guys, then make sure you contact us so that we prioritize you and make you one of the first people that we get live. So anyway, looking forward to hearing from you again soon. Please let me know if you want any more information on this, and be more than happy to talk to you. Thank you.